Breaking bodyguard who leaked the Zanzou videos drop another bombshell. Look at dirty secret exposed. Bodyguard who leaked the Zanzou videos drop another bombshell. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dr. Jones. Why not TV? Please subscribe. In a shocking new twist, the bodyguard responsible for leaking the controversial videos from the Zanzou night club has broken his silence, revealing chilling allegations that have sent shockwaves through the South African nightlife scene. Speaking exclusively to news outlets, the unnamed bodyguard claims that behind the glitz and glamour of the high-end Zanzou clubs, a deadly and sinister undercurrent runs through these establishments, one that involves murder and cover-ups. The bodyguard, who worked closely with several influential figures in the nightlife industry, alleges that there have been several killings in these clubs, with the bodies of the victims allegedly disposed of without a trace. According to him, these deaths are not isolated incidents, but part of a pattern of violence orchestrated by powerful figures in the entertainment industry. I have witnessed the things that most people wouldn't believe, the bodyguard explained. People have been killed and I have the proof. These clubs are not just about partying and luxury. They hide dark secrets. I've seen bodies being taken away in the dead of night, and I can't stay silent anymore. When pressed for evidence, the bodyguard insisted that he had recorded videos, photographs, and other materials that could potentially expose the full extent of what's going on inside these clubs. He has reportedly handed over these materials to authorities, although investigations into the matter are still ongoing. The explosive statements from the bodyguard come amidst growing concerns over the safety and the legitimacy of the nightclub scene, which has long been associated with both fame and controversy. The Zanzou clubs, known for attracting the rich and powerful, have faced previous scrutiny for their lax security measures and associations with questionable figures in the entertainment industry. Despite the gravity of the claims, some industry insiders are skeptical of the bodyguard's accusations, suggesting that he may be motivated by personal grievances or financial gain. However, with this evidence now under the scrutiny of law enforcement, the truth behind these shocking allegations may soon come to light. This case is expected to stir further public interest, particularly as the investigation progresses. Many are now questioning the true extent of the criminal activities that may be operating within South Africa's luxury club scene. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dr. Jones. Why not TV? Please subscribe. Bye for now. Till we meet again next time. Subscribe.
Don't worry, we'll meet in court. Me, I don't have a problem. I will take consequences for all the problem that I did. I will take it, and I will pay for it. I have no problem. And at the end, we'll see who's gonna win, Hervé. Good luck. We'll see each other in time. Nobody can threaten me, Hervé. Nobody. Hervé, no one can threaten me. It's better I die if I want to receive threat, Hervé. Je préfère mourir mon frère que quelqu'un me traite. Mais on va voir à la fin c'est qui va gagner, Hervé. On va voir, t'inquiète. Maintenant, fais ce que tu as à faire. Do what you have to do. We'll meet in court, my brother.
And what they are writing in that statement, they fire me because I used to beat people. All of that is fake. When they fire me, the last party I was at, the staff party, it was, that staff party was before we closed. We went to a staff party. I was there with the bosses, everything. I have even a video. even have the proof of my last payment of the end of the year. So I don't know when they did fire me. I'm the one who do the oral stuff, bouncer, everything. I don't know when they fire me. I have my last payment. I'll show you guys the proof of the date, everything, and I can show you the staff part was there, even the bosses was there. So everything they're writing there is fake. We come back to work. I think it's month end February. I did not go to work. You guys can come to confirm I never go to work because I did not want to work for them. And those people is how they operate. When you don't want to be there for them, they will make sure to finish you and to kill you. But you guys must just know what's necessary. Those people, they're gonna try to do anything to disturb you, to convince you. But you must remember, people are trusting they're the same people. Tomorrow they're gonna kill your sister, they're gonna hit your brother, and they'll do such thing to one of your member family. Thank you guys.
I was shocked this morning, I have to say, and I've been rallying everyone. I reached out to the ANC Provincial Secretary, Mr. TK Ngiza, and I was like, there is no way, not under South African law, that we're going to allow this. This is inhumane. This is, impacting, younger people at an age where, anything can happen. They might turn and become criminals from this heinous crime that was committed to them. And before I even go any further, I think first things first, as a foundation, as Mzansi Act now, we would like to offer them psychosocial support, making sure that they can heal through this process and they can get through this process, because this is the most ugliest thing I've seen in a long time. It felt like, some army camp, or it felt like, a torture camp of some sort. And the fact that, this has spread so much, and it's like wildfire spreading across the entire nation. And I would also request that we stop sharing the images, because anything could happen to these young boys.
Yeah. All right. Well, our reporter Nico Mhlaba is outside Zanzou Bar and Lounge, where several people are gathered in protest, and joins us live for more on the story. Nico, a good evening to you. I can just imagine, the sort of conversation that's being sparked all over various platforms in the country, and we'll be hearing some of those opinions. But talk to me about the activity as we speak outside Zanzou Bar and Lounge.
That's right, Naledi. We are just outside that establishment itself, Zanzou. However, now we are seeing one political party, the Economic Freedom Fighters in Tshwane, here protesting, singing. They've been here for the past hour or so. They're here to express their own condemnation of this incident. Remember that in the last hour or so, we spoke to the provincial commissioner, who did confirm that they are hot on the heels of the perpetrators themselves. So the Economic Freedom Fighters are here. Also remember that EFF is part of the coalition, or is part of the municipal legislature here in Tshwane, and they hold one of the portfolios responsible for health. So it is not shocking that we're here. They are here today. So I'm going to try to grab one of the leaders we're going to speak to, so that we get more details about what is it that they bring him here. I'm joined now by Mr. Philip. Can you come through at this side? We'll be speaking to Mr. Philip Mukwala, who is the Deputy Chairperson of the EFF here in Gauteng. Mr. Mukwala, thank you very much, sir, for talking to us. Talk to us about your visit here. What is it that you are for, but also your reaction to the videos that are circulating on social media.
Yeah, thank you very much. Firstly, we are here to make sure that we force the employer or the establishment to comply with the human rights of our people, particularly the workers who are working in this establishment. Second to that is that we are shocked and aggrieved that excessive force, that is arrogant, has been used or unleashed against the workers who have been working here, and of the alleged thieves who have been alleged that they are stealing phones across Brooklyn and Hatfield. While we do not dispute allegations or alleged thieves, we refuse with the contempt it deserves the excessive force that has been used against the alleged, because we believe that there are laws that must be followed in our country. There are laws that must be followed in order to make sure that those who are thieves are able to be dealt with properly according to the laws of South Africa. Second to that is that We are dealing here with the same establishment that the EFF has visited 2 months ago in 2024 in Brooklyn, with the same issue of workers, of treatment of workers and exploitation, the marginalization of these workers, particularly on the issue of compliance. And that is part of the issue that forces us to be here, that the establishment must not be opened, the establishment must be closed immediately until the process of investigation is concluded. And we also form part of these discussions to make sure that once and for all, the employer or the establishment is able to be addressed properly. Thirdly is the issue of which we are thinking of engaging PCIRA with an immediate effect, that it cannot be correct that we are subjected to bouncers that are unregistered and more particularly not properly having documents to be employed or to be deployed as security officers who are using this excessive force against our people. We have been told that they have been dismissed, but we are not certain. That's why we're still here, to make sure that engagements and discussions between the EFF and the establishment continue, so that the conditions, even of those of the workers, are able to be conducive.
I mean, EFF is part of the government here in Tshwane, and of course the issues of non-compliance are a serious problem in Tshwane. You understand that there are many other establishments, and the municipality has been working hard in terms of trying to visit this establishment to ensure that they comply. But how do we then take proactive action to prevent this incident from happening, but also monitoring? Because you are saying that you've been here before and they are still not non-compliant. So in terms of monitoring and ensuring that there are preventative measures that are in place, how has that been going?
In our midst, we are joined by the MMC of Health, who we have summoned immediately to come and address this issue. As a matter of fact, the MMC has promised that the emergency and even the department that is responsible for fire and even the MMC of Waste, who is also here, will form part of the discussion or of making sure that the establishment does not work now until we check the issue of lessons and compliances. But be that as it may be, for as long as the investigation has not been properly addressed or reported to the parties that are involved, we have said that the MMC must make sure that they check the issue of compliance, even in terms of ventilation, in terms of the workers' issues inside, in terms of the food that they are selling, and even the alcohol that they are busy with here, so that their license is checked firstly, and then it must be terminated, because we cannot continue to have a same establishment that continues to behave like this anonymously and left unattended to.
I mean, I know you might not have this information, but from your members who are residing here, is there any information that you can share with them in terms of the owners, who they are and where their whereabouts maybe, but also more insights if you have any information regarding the victims themselves? Is there anyone maybe who can give us more insights from your side?
We are told that, no, we had workers here who are working here. They've just excused themselves now, but we are told that the owner, it's a guy called Mr. Stevens, who's owning Babel in Brooklyn. And then we are also informed that he ran away today, flew to Lebanon in the morning. And we were trying now to speak with a certain guy called Mr. Neo, that we are anticipating that we'll be meeting with him now to address this issue as a matter of urgency.
Okay, thank you very much, sir, for your time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. That's Mr. Philip Makwala there, who is the Deputy Chairperson of the Economic Freedom Fighters in the province. He's saying that he's here, but also promised that some of the EFF employees who are part and parcel of government in Tshwane, they'll be here in terms of trying to respond and see how, through their portfolios, how they'll be able to ensure that the owners of this establishment are held accountable, but issues of compliance are also followed to the T. So that's the latest from us here at Brooklyn in Tshwane, just outside the establishment that has been making headlines throughout the day. Back to you, Naledi.
Yeah, yes, of course. I can confirm that the three individuals, those who came in here, they are coming in here to initiate and make sure that the case docket gets open. As I've indicated to you that, yes, of course, I've activated the FCS. I've spoken to the most senior person who deals with the FCS cases, and one of the senior officers here, and they are busy currently in ensuring that they assist those victims, they treat them with dignity, those victims, because what they were subjected to is total unacceptable. Even if you have committed some sort of a crime, that does not justify that the individuals has to be subjected to those typical type of barbaric and unacceptable.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Dr. Jones. Why Not TV. Please subscribe. Bye for now till we meet again next time. Subscribe, please. Don't forget to like and to comment. Thank you very much. Dr. Jones, Why Not TV. Mutsonga wa Shiviri from Limpopo. Goodbye till we meet again next time. Subscribe.